Yo guys, how's it going? Welcome back to the Homegrown project adventure. I can't remember what I've named it. I've got to write this down. Welcome to the start of, I think it's the sixth season and the second club. So let's jump into this. I've gone through the transfer window, or most of it. So let's have a quick look at players I've brought in, players who've gone, and see what the squad looks like, and go from there, guys. So let's jump into this. Right. Firstly, we'll start with the outs. We've sold and got rid of a lot of players. Firstly, starting off, we'll start at the top. Villarreal Youngson wasn't going to play. He left cheap. Gaston Gil Romero left for, was it 8? It's 7.1. That's good. 8.25 going up to 12.5. So quite pleasing with that. Gone to Marseille, so he's not in our division at least. Then we had a load of players go out on free. 3 players retired. Jovetic left. They're big earners. I just wanted them out of the club. They just weren't going to be involved. It's like, I think I saved like 400 grand just getting rid of all these players. It's something stupid. Like Jovetic was on 64 grand a week. It's like, get out the door. Go away. You're not getting paid that just to sit on the bench. After that, we then got rid of Roddy, I had 18.25, which is disappointing. We only got 7.275 overall for him. But price in the Premiership are inflated anyway, so that's not too bad. Bakambu went to Newcastle, got more or less his value, got 15.25. He's valued at 16.5, so not too bad there. Doing really well for them, 5 and 6. Sanchez left. Jorge Hazard left to West Ham as well, which he's valued at 19. Good player, but again, not Spanish. Lever left to Saint Etienne. Espinosa went to Real Sociedad. He went out on loan. Cherchev left for 3.9 to Leicester. Carcinelli's gone. Where's he gone? Raul Oviedo on loan. I couldn't get him sold, so our loan deal was better than nothing. Which brings us on to the players we bought in. So we made 49. I've spent 30. I got given a transfer budget originally of 2.5 million. So to recoup that really is what made me able to spend this, quite simply. And you're probably not going to recognise any of the names, or you might recognise one, which I'll show you in just a minute. We'll start with Jose Angel. Came in on a free. Good experience left back. Just going to be a good rotational player for us. Quite pleasing to get him in. Juan Carlos Hernandez is the first player brought in on loan. He looks amazing. He's in from Barcelona. We're not paying anything, I don't think. Or we're paying 5.5 grand per week his wages. Or half his wages. And 10 grand a week if he is unused. Which he's not going to be. He's going to be used. But that just looks class, and get him on loan for that cheap. 19. He's quick, he's powerful, he's strong, he's determined, he's off the ball's good, his passing's good, his heading's good, his finishing's good, first touch is good. Definitely one who's going to spearhead us forward this year, I reckon, and going to be a good partner for Sands. So very good striker option we got there. The first player we spent money on is Ruben Perez Suso, left-hand winger, but he's going to be playing on the right-hand side because he's right-footed only. He's quick, he's got stamina, he can get up and down the line, he can dribble, he can work on his crossing. Again, very good little right winger, definitely going to be one to keep an eye on and see how he gets on. Then we've got Christian Portela, young goalkeeper, 20, capped under 20 level. Again, looks pretty decent, and hopefully going to be a good first team goalkeeper for us for the future. Physically good, mentally pretty decent, and physically pretty good as well. So definitely one I was quite happy to get in. Got him in quite cheap as well. Was it 3.7 million? Is that Real Vallecano last season on loan? League below, but 41 and 40. One you can see 13 clean sheets. Not bad, but we'll see how he gets on. Hopefully he can have a good season for us. Next player we brought in on loan was Manuel Ramirez from Atletico Madrid. class left-hand winger. Needed someone to do that line. He's not as quick as Sousa on the right, but he's mentally good. He can cross, he can dribble. His first touch is good. His passing's good. His vision's excellent. Decisions are excellent. His anticipation is excellent. He's just going to be hopefully a little wizard on that left-hand side, and hopefully cause a lot of teams some problems. At him, we then spent 8.75 million on Jose Ramirez, right back, who is a wonder kid, so it's absolutely excellent. I wasn't too fussed about spending that money, but he looks wonderful. What's his contract? He's got 30 million release fee, so that's a big, massive plus for us. Oh, don't want to go that far. Physically excellent, mentally excellent by far for 19. Now those stats for mentally are absolutely amazing. Technically he's not the greatest in the world. Heading's good, his tackling can definitely improve. I'm assuming I've got him on training already. Yes, that tackling get up to 14, 15. I'd be very, very happy with that. And for a good solid right back, I was happy to pay the 8.75 for him. Then come on to Antonio Edo, player you'll probably recognise from the Ajax team. Spent 11 million. He's just what I was looking for, a ball winner. A class ball winner is what I wanted. Physically decent, mentally decent, determined, physically excellent, tackling technique, marking, passing, heading, just all class, just what I wanted from him. Got him in. He's got a £38 million release fee, so he's not going anywhere anytime soon. If we go to his information, I'm his favourite personnel, so that's excellent. So quite pleasing with that. He speaks Spanish. He's part of the Spanish under-21 team. He can't now get capped for Holland because of time. He's got to be there continuously for 1407 days. He's got 418 completed, so he can't get capped for Holland, so that's even better. So very, very pleasing to bring him in, a player I know and can actually use this time at Atletico at Ajax. I can use him because he wasn't Dutch. The next player we brought in was Jordi Jimenez, left wing back from Barcelona. Brought him in on loan. Looks pretty decent, to be honest. He's either footed, physically good, mentally good, defensively good. We got him training as a left back, not a left wing back. We've got in his contract an option to buy for 5.75 million, which is his release fee as well, which is there. So quite happy to get that in. So if we do decide to if he does well, bang, he's coming in. And the last player we brought in was Joel Robles from Everton, 31-year-old goalkeeper, excellent, back up to Portilla. So very, very pleasing summer. Other than two players, they're all regens, so we've got quite a lot of potential. I'm always looking for the future. We've got some good youngsters, good players in on loan, which hopefully we can either extend or buy again. Like Ramirez, I'd love to get in. He's got a release fee of 36.5 million. That's going to be the issue, but we got him in, and we're only paying £6.5 a week, up to 13. So for a player of his quality, he's amazing. Then the players we got in our own, like Ramirez, excellent. Suso, going to be excellent. So very, very good summer, I think. And we're sort of looking at a few other players as well. Sort of, he's wanted. Fine, he can go out on loan. And what's this guy? He's wanted on loan as well, so he can go too fast. We've sold 13,000 tickets, basically. Fitness, everyone's tired, but our team is actually looking quite decent now, or especially Spanish. We've only got 3 players left. Silva Lund Jr., Vasquez is still Spanish, and Fulagini. I called him Faguli last year. It's not right. Other than that, we've mainly got a full Spanish team, which I'm very, very pleased about. The star ratings I'm not too fussed about. But I think this is probably going to be one of our strongest team, other than it's either going to be Ramirez or Castillo. And on the left, Morlanes was out on loan last year. Again, good little player, going to be in and around the team. Who else has come back in from loan? I can't remember who it was. There was another loan player out that I brought back into our first team. I don't know, I can't remember. But I think that's probably going to be one of our strongest, the strongest team at the minute. Players will be going in based on how well they play, so we'll see how it gets on, really. Right, I don't think there's anything else I need to go through. We've still got like 9 million in the bank. We've got 355 grand per week to spend. So definitely players we can look at getting in. Not any of these, but there are definitely players we can look at getting in. Seeing if we get any injuries improved. We've still got another 10 days in the transfer window. So quite pleasing there. So we're just going to do the one game today, which is going to be the one against Seville. Or Sevilla. I don't know. I'm giving up on pronunciation today. It's not my day. Just do that one. Probably going to come back then and do probably Barcelona. So it'll give us a little bit of a good jump there. That's like 8 games or so. We'll jump forward. We've got having European football. And this season is going to be sort of jump through the season quite quickly. See how far we can get in the cup. Hopefully get to the final again. Sort of push on quite quickly. Try and see if we can do well in the league. I think top 6 is... Top 4 is Champions League. Then Europa League is 5th and 6th. Aim is anywhere between 5th and 8th, I reckon, is what I'm aiming for. We are predicted to finish 10th, so anywhere in like between 5th and 8th is what I want. We finished 10th last season, only after having only half the season, so sort of wasn't sort of gauging too much from it. But other than that, I reckon we can have a good year. So we're going to jump into this game. Our pre-season has gone really well. We played Real Madrid, Valencia, Barcelona B, Barcelona. So we've had a very good pre-season as well. So I was quite pleased with that. In terms of he's coming off because he's tired, and that's just going to be it. In terms of Bruno can come on, and on the bench, I reckon. We'll start with Angel. We'll probably bring on Jimenez later on, sort of let him bed into the team. I think that's going to be it. So let's sort of jump in with this and see how we get going. Bruno needs... Oh, he needs a number, so he can have... They give me option of 13, 17, 18, 22. I don't get why it's doing that. I think it's something to do with the league. Club manager joined Villarreal in January and has been in charge for 7 months. So yeah, we are 11 to 5. They're favourites. So pulled strings. He's not even on the field. So we'll see how we get on here. They're going Santimina, Drazic, Vileto, Slenas, Pinocchio, Ramiro, Erdoglo, Pollock, Carico and Manoz. Quite a good team. Kepa in goal. I don't know how we did last year against them, but we'll see how we get on this time. That was last year, this is this year, and we'll try and get a decent result. We are 13 minutes into this and I've just been babbling. And I'm sorry, but hopefully I can cut this down and make it a little bit shorter. Because I'd rather not have a 25-minute video to start off with. As we play long ball clearance forward, Hernandez is in behind and he shoots from distance. That's not the best idea there. I didn't really want to see the long ball over the top. We've not really got much of the ball in there. 39%. Let's try and retain possession a bit more, because we're just giving it away quite easily. And what can we do? We're not really doing a lot. Edo's picked up a card already, which isn't a good start. And we're apparently having the better of the chances, so just nothing's being shown. Let's tell them we're not very happy. I actually want to see something and see what happens in the second half. Right, can we win the ball back? Jose Angel does. That's a good start. Up to Ramirez. Where's he going? Tried to get around his man, but nothing happened. Right, can we get anything? Fernandez isn't having the best again, so I'm probably going to bring on Sands and Ramirez. Ramirez probably take Suso off for. Yeah, I'll take Suso off for Valquez and bring Hernandez. Oh, yeah, Hernandez off for Sands and trying to see if he can create something. Alright, we got a highlight. Have the changes gone through? Yes, they have. So, where's he going? Into Edo. Back to Angel. Not got a lot of space. They're playing quite compact. Into Edo. Where's he going? Nothing daft. Angel. Duran. Lovely ball through to Sands. He's in behind, shoots, and Kepa with a good save. That was a clear chance for us. And lovely, well worked move to get in behind their defence. As Manu whips the ball in, it's clear as far as Pinocchio. That's nowhere near how you're meant to say it, but I'm going with it. Up to Victor Maccini. Good tackle by Ramirez. And we go again, try and get forward. Can we get anything? Cancel. Let's pause this up. Let's have a look. What can we change up? Not a lot. We're going to close down a little bit less. Let's try and hit early crosses. Get the ball in that box. Play more balanced as well. I think we're playing too narrow. And we're going to do anything? Or is it just going to sit there and wait? No, it's going to probably end 0-0. Unless we get something here. No, we're probably not. It's going to end 0-0 with... Unless Vasquez can get that, but no. It ends 0-0. I felt we probably deserved something out of that. Apparently we're the underdog in that one, but it didn't feel like it. Other than the first 30 minutes, we sort of had a lot of the game. So it's not a bad start. A 1-1, a 0-0 draw against Sevilla's pretty decent. Not too fussed about that. A lot of players making their debut. Still searching for the first goal. Not too fussed about that. He's only been here a little bit, and that's going to do it for today. Otherwise, we're going to run into like 20-30 minutes, and I don't really want to do that for the first episodes. 15 minutes is probably about right. We're going to probably jump forward now to the Barcelona, Real Zaragoza and Barcelona game. Probably going to jump forward to there, or maybe Barcelona Sporting Gijón. I don't know. I'll work it out. I'll decide as I sort of go along, see where I can get to. So guys, if you have enjoyed, smash the like button, smash the subscribe button, let me know what you think of the transfers. I'll see you next episode for when we take on Barcelona. So thanks for watching, I'll catch you later.